So they asked Jada Chiefs, Lil Baby's baby mama, a question about what type of dude she want, and here's her response.
What do we gotta have to have Jada though? What do he gotta have? Like, what's on the list? Like, give us a checklist for any man.
I feel like to be my nigga, you gotta be hood. I only fuck with hood niggas. I don't want nothing that's not hood. You gotta carry a gun. If you don't carry a gun, I don't want you in my space.
All right, hold up. All right. For those of y'all who don't know Jada Chief is actually a successful, I can't even talk today, a successful woman before she got with the baby. I keep saying the baby, little baby. All right. She grew up in the suburbs. She went to a private school. She graduated from the University of Georgia. 24 years old. Looks phenomenal. I'm going to give her props. She looks like a nice young woman. You understand what I'm saying? Smart. I had a business that made some money. Suppose she did an interview, said she made about $2 million one year selling wigs, our clothes. It was some. Seemed like she had a good head on her shoulders on paper. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard this, and I'm like, now, when she said she needed a hood dude, I had to think. I had to sit back and think and ask myself, what does a hood do? Because I grew up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I own a gun, and I use it for protection. Never had to use it on somebody, but just in case things go down, your boy's prepared. You understand what I'm saying? So she could be talking about me. But when I think of a hood dude, usually, first when I thought about that, I thought about a gangster, somebody selling drugs, maybe living with their moms, wear the same clothes 3 or 4 times a day. But then I had to think back, like, nah, that's not really what it is, because I grew up in the hood. A hood dude could just be a dude that knows what's going on, has common sense, know about the streets. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's not a square. You feel me? So I can give her that. You can't get hood and ghetto mixed up. Ghetto's trashy, dirty, trailer park type stuff. When you think of the ghetto, you live in the ghetto. You know when somebody says that, they try to down you, saying that you have nothing, basically. But why does he have to have a gun, though? Sometimes when chicks say stuff like this, especially somebody like her that I know her background, I feel like that they got to kind of try to down themselves, because she's Lil Baby's mama. Lil Baby came up in the hood. He came up. He's doing good for himself, but he started off at the bottom, but he still has that hood mentality. So I feel like she needs to do that. But you don't, baby girl. You don't have to do that. Let's see what else you got to say.
Jada, like, he couldn't be like a soccer player, like a $1 billion soccer player. Like, he gotta have that like gangsta greasy to him. But you are like a suburban girl. Like, you're suburban.
I know. I literally am a suburban girl, like private school, Catholic school. But I always was attracted to
those. So you just like a thug thing.
Yeah.
Okay, like, what do you gotta look like? Do you want him to have like a nice physique?
Okay, listen. So, like he said, he can't be a billionaire soccer player. Maybe I think she's thinking, she wants, maybe she would like that billionaire soccer player, but he got to have some type of hood to him. The question dude should ask is, what is hood to you? Like, what do you mean by hood? Because come on, bro, if he got bread, I don't know.
Like, or he.
I like my niggas ugly.
Just cute. A gun. That's all that he needs.
Yeah, and have a little bit of street in them, because that takes you far.
What do we got?
She needs to do with a gun and a little bit of street dude in him, because the street takes you far. I don't know, man. Maybe she was trolling. Maybe she was talking crazy. She is young. You know what I'm saying? I just thought this was interesting. What about a successful dude that has common sense and smart at the same time? That would have been easy. And if you really like guns, you can get yourself your own gun. I'm an older cat, and I think different. Maybe at 24, nah, I'm not even going to. Jade, I'm sorry. I can't go there with you. I was not thinking like that. At 24, I was already up, and I was trying to get my bread. I was trying to stay out the hood. I lived in the hood. I moved out the suburbs, and it's nice out here. I do know about the streets, and I do think the common sense of the streets and stuff put me in places where I knew how to act in certain situations, so I can understand what she's saying. You just don't want to square. Just say that. But don't make it like, you know what I'm saying, he got to have a gun. He's in the hood. Makes it sound like you want a gangster. And you don't want a gangster. If you want a gangster, somebody who's selling drugs and doing this, guess what? All the stuff that you done came up with, all the success that you done had with your businesses and stuff like that, it's gonna go down the drain because he's gonna get caught up. They're gonna put you in it some type of way, and it's not gonna look good for your brand if your brand is booming. That's all I got to say about that quick video. I got 3 boys, and I'm glad I don't have any girls because of stuff like this. I do not want to have to mess a dude up. Y'all be good.